Hey, Mark, how you doing? Thanks for the good luck, Jonathan. Just going to play a little warm up here, and then I will be getting started. Try to hit some perfects before I start trying to play. So, how did everybody's rounds go? Yeah, Mark, I'm also on Discord. So, you can pop into there if you want to pop in and chat. I got to make sure I have the chat set up here in a second anyway. Minus 12, and then the minus 9, of course, was your baby account you just started, right? You haven't played your expert yet? Well, then hopefully you'll get to see some good notes and get some good ideas on what to do here. I'll have the notes up on the screen as I play. Hey, William. I got to make sure that I have the settings for the Discord going to the proper stream. There we go. So if you talk in Discord, I should be able to hear you, William, and so should everybody else. All right, let's do some slicing here. Let's see, now do not want to max top that. I'm going to use one back. Hey, Mark, is that you there?
Yeah, that's me.
How you doing, man?
You doing? I wonder. Okay, hang on here.
Jonathan, William, can you guys hear Mark okay? Hey, Bianco, thanks for the good luck. Almost missed you there.
William's not going to talk, kind of like his stream last night. LOL.
Okay, they can hear
you. Okay. William, what color shirt am I wearing? Can you see inside my house? Mm-hmm.
Hey, AB, Abs, thanks for the good luck. Oh, I did something wrong there. All right, that's good enough for my warm-up. I hit my perfect. I haven't had a chance to look at the new courses in the tour yet.
Did they change them? God, please don't change 8.
I don't know if they changed 8. We can look at it real quick here. As soon as my opponent drops this rapier.
My iPad shows me at 720p by 60 FPS. I wonder why.
That's what the standard is. Hey, fam, thanks for the good luck. Okay, now that I'm done donating there. Here, let's take a look at 8 and see if it changed. Looks like, yeah. Looks like you now have
yes, it did.
Centenary Harbor
Centurion.
and Chateau. Oh, 8's ugly. I'd probably get out of 8 as soon as you can. 9's not bad.
Hang on, let me see here. Let's see.
10.
Go to golf class.
Old Bridge Park. I don't know what Old Bridge Park is.
Oh.
All right, let me set my bag for the first hole. So we're going to do a no move target sniper at plus 10%.
I am 375 trophies away
Okay.
from 9.
You might want to pick those up in 7 or 6.
Oh, 7 was a bit.
Yeah,
oh my God, I was
if
so
they
glad to
changed
get
7,
out of 7.
Yeah, but if they just changed it. Now it's Cohong, Old Bridge, and Santa Ventura. Let's see what 6 is. 6 isn't bad. Eagle Peak, Sequoia Creek, and the Lake Wabaska or whatever.
Okay, I need to switch from plan point enhancement to trophy enhancement.
There you go.
There's 35%. Do we have a 40?
So the scores are a lot lower than I expected.
What are you playing? Expert?
Yeah. Looks like I need
dude.
As long as I get a minus 11.
Minus 8? 11? Oh.
Oh, minus 11, yeah.
Are you tier 3?
Nah, this one's tier 2.
Okay.
Yeah, this one only got third place last time, and second the time before that. So it has not bumped up yet. Hey, Jim, thanks for the good luck. All right, so let's go over this first hole. So I'm going to be using a no move target, max plus 10%, 5.5 top and 1 right, and I'm going to give a curl to the outer ring. You can play this with an APOC 4 and an APOC 3. You just need a push up with both of them. And then for the approach, I'm going to use a sniper, and we're going to come in from the left side. This will reduce the chance that we roll down the hill and get that overpower putt. I mean, the Guardian is a good shot. I've played it lots of times. It's just if you don't hit right, it doesn't have enough speed to roll in. And if you hit a little too low, you end up with that, overpowered putt. So this was just our approach at getting a chance, but with a safe birdie.
Right.
All right. Make sure I got the right bag. I do. I'll set up there. And let's see. I'm most likely going to be in the 60s to 80s. So let's go ahead and get started.
There we go.
Will, you can come in and caddy if you want, but if you can't, that's fine.
That sounds good. Let me pull the notes up.
There you go. Well, pull a Ring Bible up. That'd be the easiest.
Okay.
That saved me the most time. I got the notes on my screen, in 27 inches right in front of my face.
William,
hey, RJ, you didn't get your notification? I know sometimes I don't get notifications either. There's been times I didn't get notification that you stream. What were you asking, Mark?
DK Golf Class did a tutorial about rings yesterday on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Hey, Knucking
I was
Futz.
like,
Thanks for joining. All right, so one right, 5.5 top. No move target here.
Johnny, you got max clubs on this one?
Yeah, max clubs.
mm,
6.7. Curl to outer ring.
and here,
Great left should be okay. RJ, thanks a lot, bud. You didn't have to do that. Everyone give RJ some love in the chat. Hopefully, RJ and I can get together to stream a couple. And he's been thinking about doing a little show where he hosts different streamers. I think it's a great idea, RJ. I think it would help the streamers, especially the lower ones, get their name out there.
Hell yeah.
And you get to meet new people. So let's get my sniper ready. So I'm going to go set my spins first. 4.3 back, 3 left. I'm going to take the white ring up to the fringe. It's about the front of the fringe to the mid fringe. And I'm going to put the ball guide on the left side of the pin. I might go, because I've been off a little bit, the top of the pin, the right side. Because a couple times I've come in just short. So it looks like I'm at not even -1, maybe -1. So -1 is what, William? 68%?
Yep.
8.4 is going to be 9.2.
Is RJ on the Discord? No?
No,
Yep.
he's in the chat on the YouTube.
Okay.
Well, perfect away. Let's see where we come in at. Good line. Boom. That's a way to start right there.
Good shot.
Boom, Johnny. There you go, buddy. That's a pretty shot right there.
Very, very nice shot. Great way to start the round.
Telling you, he's going to put up a 16.
I'd
These
love
notes-
to put up a 16.
A 17. Like,
Oh,
I think.
yeah. I got close. I had a couple right on the fringe that didn't. Thanks for
Who
the
was
booms,
it?
RJ.
Who was it? -21.
-21. I saw some of Ankit's master score because somebody had Ankit had 5 accounts all in the same bracket, and he had the first 5 places, like -20, -19, -19, -18.
Jeez.
And that's in master. All right, so on this next hole, it's min club plus 0 P1. We're going to start with 3.5 top, and then we're going to find absolute min. We are looking to have the ball guide going through the center cup and the bend in the ball guide where it bends at the bottom corner of the light green. And we'll wiggle around and you'll see the nice bend. I have my wind chart up, but if you're using a wind ball, a P1 wind ball, then you just use plus 0%. So I have had a couple of people tell me that they've got some kind of glitch roll and went up above the fringe. I would say be careful on your pull angle then. The only thing I can think is if it's you're pulling a little too 1159. So 3.5. Absolute min. You see the funnel right there? And then there's our bend. 10.2 is going to be 7.9. And then we're going to try to hit perfect. We do hit perfect, and hopefully it'll come in as it should. Oh, there's that glitch roll. I guess it does exist.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's where my other account was.
It's interesting.
And
It's
I
the first time I've gotten that.
All right, Johnny, I'm going to rewind and figure out what happened.
Yeah,
glad we got to see it now.
check my pull angle. Yeah, I finally got to see it. I've had a couple people say it. It looks like on the second bounce, it maybe hit the transition of the fringe.
Yeah.
So check my pull angle. I might have been a little 1201 there.
We dropped this 10 times in a row.
Oh yeah, this is the first time I've missed it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it with a Viper.
The Viper. I may have had a little bit of curl in there. It came up in the right spot, but I saw as soon as it hit the second bounce, it was flat. I don't know what this person's doing, so I better get my end bringer ready. Because
you pulled 1201, Johnny.
I pulled 1201.
Hey!
All right, so there's what it is. It's a 1201. I landed low, and I did the second bounce hit the transition?
It's going right now. Yep, that's exactly what it is. You pulled 1201, landed low, and then you got a speed roll between the fringe and green bounce on the second bounce. Well, at least we know that now.
I hate when you're pulling it and it disappears.
Come on, get in there.
Oh, it should be fine.
Boom.
All right, Jay. We'll see you in a little bit. I should have practiced it. So, the 1201. So what that means is, yeah, it hits the transition on the second bounce. So favoring 1159 a little bit would probably be better there. And it could be a high wind thing too. You know, it could be only in the higher winds where you pull into a certain spot due to the 1201. All right. Well, we don't get to start out with the 4, but we really don't need it. So nothing to really frustrate about. There does go my chance at the minus 17. Hey, Jeffrey. Thanks for the good luck. All right. So on this next one, it's a take your eagle and run. Hey, Barry. Thanks for the good luck. So we're going to set up, and we're just going to roll down, and then we're going to use the cat to put us close and have to use a wedge in. On this account, let's see what. I do have the APOC 6 and a cat 6. So, you know, a cat 7, of course, is going to get you closer. But let's switch back to a kingmaker here.
Very good to see you.
Now, this is not even an easy eagle. You still have a pretty long wedge, you know, and anything can go wrong anytime when you have a long wedge. Hopefully we get some better winds where we can do the slice or the send it in the later rounds. Because there is a pretty fun slice with extra mile that you can do on this hole with just a little bit of tailwind. And that'll give you a chance at the albatross, which is still hard. All right, so 3 left, 5 top. We're at the +2.
Oh.
8.5 is going to be 6.7. And then it's going to be max curl.
Way out there.
We do hit great left, but great left has been fine. Great right would be a little bit more of a risk, but great left has been safe. The reason we don't go with more top is because there is a glitch roll you could hit here, and it puts you in the rough, but you can't really clear it.
You do lose distance when you hit great left, great right, correct?
Not always do you lose distance. No, you just you land in a different landing spot when you hit great left, great right. I mean, technically in golf, if you hook it or slice it, you do lose distance. But here, for some reason, in Golf Clash, that doesn't always work. Hey, Jerry B, thanks for the good luck. Did that wallet arrive, Jerry B? It should have been getting there sometime this week. That's unlucky. And there's no way I'm been able to save. Hopefully they can get close enough. All right, so 8.5 again. So we're going to be 5.6. We're going to do max top and then as much left as we can get, but we want to maintain the max top. So even with Cat 7, you want to maintain max top. 5.6.
I had to hook this like crazy to even get close to the green for my boomerang. Or put it away.
Already using it? I'm glad you're already using it. I'm glad it got there okay. Hey, no problem. Thanks you for supporting. Yeah, so that should put us at about 60% on our Endbringer. RJ would say there's no gravity.
And really? Then what pulls the ball to the water?
Magnets.
Magnets. Oh.
Okay, our opponent got down there okay. He should be in thorn range, so hopefully he can drop this thorn. I believe his thorn plays at 10%. So 8.5 again. We got 8.5 for all three. How often does that happen?
Ooh.
All right, so we're looking at about 55%.
Oh, God, I'm way off.
Yeah, you're way off. That red line right in front of it is 50%. It might be more like 57. 5.6 rings. I should put some smaller hashes in there.
It blows my mind you don't stretch out and just like uncanny. I mean,
all right. Yeah, I don't know. I've never stretched out. I've always found it more consistent to not stretch it out. I mean, I would stretch out if I was really close, but on the longer ones, I never really stretch out. Hey, John K., thanks for the good luck. So, William, for tomorrow, or when we start on hole 2, we'll have to make sure that our bounce, watch that second bounce and see how close we're coming to that fringe. Because we'll be doing a similar shot. Thanks, John K. I just missed my first one just a few seconds ago. Finally got that glitch roll that a couple people had realized, and we found out what was causing it to happen. Oof. Unlucky. All right, hole 4. Hole 4 is a tough one. If you get the right wind angle, it's not that bad. But if you get the wind angle in the green area, it's a matter of trying to judge how much curl to give because it's variable. So we need the Guardian. We got a Guardian level 9. And we're going to use the Kingmaker. And we're going to start with 4.8 back, 1 right. And I'm going to take the blue ring to the front of the fringe and the ball guide going through the hole. Then when we spin around to look at our wind angle, we'll address how much curl we need. Like I said, if we're in the red, it's 0 to maybe a baby curl, all the way up to almost inner ring curl with the purple. And the green, you know, it's just a varying degrees. So hopefully we get lucky and get one of the better, hardly any curl wind angles instead of having to judge whether or not we need 2, 3, 4 clicks or circle break. I mean, generally it comes in within a ball either side, but we want the drop. And unfortunately, since I'm using Kingmakers, you know, I'll probably have a double pull. I could check to see if I had Kingslayers on this account, but I don't think I do. You know, so you can use a Kingslayer also. You need a P3 so you don't pull into the plus numbers. So 1 right, 4.8 back. Top of the blue at the fringe, ball guide through the cup. 7.7 is going to be 10.4, so that's not too bad. And we've got the middle one, which is about 2 to 3 clicks. Well, at least we hit perfect. So I feel like I over curled this, but we'll see how it comes in. Oh, under curled it. Needed another click.
Oh. Hey, William, did you try the same shot that way?
William actually dropped it. I dropped it too a couple of times, but he got lucky on one of his and had the no curl angle.
Oh my gosh. So
yeah.
You just basically get close to the right side of the bunker?
Well, so whenever the no curl angle is the red angle in the picture, and if you look, that's to the right side of the tee box, like where it's almost not even in the light colored rough, it's in the dark colored rough. It is a tough click curl, John K. But it's, you know, it was the only way we could get a good, consistent shot for all the wind angles. And, you know, and it was always safe. No chance of getting a bad grate and, you know, ending up in the bunker or in the rough or short. You know, you were always going to be a nice short putt, which is important too.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. My boy's calling me.
Sorry about that, Johnny.
Hey, Andrew. I'm doing okay. Trying to get some drops. They're avoiding me. Started off hot. All right, so on this next one, it's a...
Wow.
Oh, thanks, John K. That's the high praise there. So we're going to land on the island. There's not very many wind options where you can actually land on the island consistently on this. The second shot is a little harder. You're basically looking for this spot. John K. dropped this, he said. And I dropped it once with a tsunami in one of my lower accounts. You know, it's just a matter of finding the spot on where it's at and adjusting. I've got to get my ring Bible ready here so I can have my slider.
I got it, Johnny.
Oh, you got it? Goliath 9?
Yeah.
All right. William's got me then.
Let's fire up.
All right, so we're going to start with our APOC. So let me get my APOC. Oh, gotta go set a bag. I don't have APOC Guardian bag.
We're forward speed.
Now, if you don't have a Goliath level 9, which you need more backspin, you're gonna want to, like I use the Tsunami. I had a Tsunami 4 on 2 of my low accounts, and it worked just as well. You just don't have a guide. Use the second bounce in the middle of that third row to line it up. Hey, John Black. Thanks for stopping by. Did you get through yesterday?
You what?
Yeah, John K. Lining up the second shot is key. So what I usually do is first I go to find this spot here where I've got half of the clear and on the fairway and the top of the white just into the fringe, and then I spin it, the side spin, to get it to match. Now, I've only dropped it once, so it's not like a money shot or anything, but I have always been consistently close, and it's been a safe play. Hey, eCharm. Thanks for the good luck. Thanks for joining us. All right, so let me get back to the drive here so you guys can see it. It's 5.8 top, 2 right spin. I did do this drive also with a APOC 3. The only difference is I had to push up 2.2 rings after finding my spot and adjusting. And if I needed to overpower after that adjustment, I overpowered the amount on the push up.
When you're promoting, you can buy.
Right, I have hit great left on this drive and been safe still. No real issues with the great. I don't have an account with APOC 4, but I'm assuming if APOC 3 can do it, APOC 4 can. You're, again, just going to have to push up. Now, if you do as our opponent did, you're still going to reach with your sand wedge. Just make sure you have the spit fire in. All right, so 2 right, 5.8 top. And we're looking to make our guide look right here. Then we're going to pull back to the top of the plus 15. And this is plus 10%. 6.1 rings.
Very first one to show your individual site.
No curl, no overpower.
Well, it's over.
I hit great left. It has been safe in the past. Unless I did something wrong, it should be safe here as well.
And then we'll tell you what happened.
I always try to test that greats on most of my drives and shots.
What?
Well, great left. Normally I test for you, Johnny.
That's true. But I'm a great left hitter generally also. But for some reason, I don't know what it was. One of my rounds yesterday, I kept hitting great right over and over again. I couldn't figure out why.
Yeah. Can you get back on? Right.
Thanks, John K. I'm glad you're enjoying them. You know, we want to make sure we put out a decent guide to help people as much as possible, because not everybody has a lot of money to spend on the game. All right, so I'm going to start with Max back. All right,
And
William.
you're qualified. Okay.
All right, I'm going to be in plus numbers. Looks like I'm going to be at about +4.
90%.
90%.
Never heard that name before.
Too far right. There we go. +5, so 92, right?
Yep.
Busy talking. It didn't set up my stuff. Need 6. So I'm going to need 6.8, 6.9. Oh, just a little short.
Man. That's so close.
Yeah, I probably underpowered a little bit when I was rushing. Again, had I taken my time a little bit and been a little more prepared on the setup there and had my guide lined up, I mean, that'll drop. But if anything, you've got a nice safe eagle on one of the hardest holes to eagle. Because there will be times in the following rounds where we're going to have to slice the other shot. All right, so now we need an APOC Grizzly. The drive's going to be a no-move target, 5.8 top, 3 right, with right curl to the inner ring. Max plus 15%. And then we've got a club plus 10% on the second shot. Thanks, Z-Charm.
And how you pronounce his name, but you said it.
Huh? What'd you say, Mark?
I said I was trying to figure out how to pronounce that name, but you said it. So good.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's E-Charm. Is that correct? It's always hard to know. All right, so let's go ahead. I need get my Grizzly back in the bag here. 15%. And you got the slider ready, William?
Yep, I do.
All right.
You're gonna do the farther back or?
Sure. I'll do the further back. So we're about a couple rings from the.
That's probably like
fringe.
3 to 4 more.
Max
and basically,
top.
I'm getting into the middle of the sticky spot.
Okay. What are you using? Max top.
And then it's max top, max left. Yeah.
Max top, max left.
And then
right,
if you
so I'm gonna
get our normal drive distance.
Since I'm setting up a little, since we're setting up a little further back, I'm going to use a little less top. So we can get closer to the plus numbers, right?
Yeah.
Now, I will say you want to be wary to not pull 1201, I believe it is, on this second shot. Because if your second bounce hits the fringe, it absorbs some of the speed, and your ball will slow down and come in on the right side of the cup. So you definitely need to make sure your second bounce is clearing the fringe.
How do we know what top spin on a driver will actually push in yards?
How do we know what the top spin on the driver will push on the yards?
Yeah, how do we know what the extra yards will be?
Just trial and error and practice.
Yeah, there is no exact adjustment because a lot of the greens or a lot of the fairways you hit hills and stuff.
Right. I've got the headwind angle. I'm gonna go to 5.8.
You're at plus 16.
Just don't do OP.
I don't do OP anyway, generally.
Yeah.
But there's a crosswind angle and a headwind angle. The crosswind angle, you pull and it just barely goes. I must have had a little bit of OP on that. The headwind angle, when you adjust, it's like a ring OP. Right, John K. Wind angle can make it inconsistent on the amount, as well as headwind versus tailwind, because you'll get more carry in a tailwind and more compression in a headwind. So this next shot is plus 10%. And I'm going to start with max top, max left, and I'm going to count my rings from, what are we looking at, from max. Counting my rings from max should be around 17, I think. Or is it 15?
No, you drove it further. I think you're going to be like in the 30s.
Well, let's see. 10, 20. There it is, right
like
there.
25.
Yeah. And it looks like I need a little
25,
less.
60%.
60%. That's what I had punched in. Look at that. 8.5.
My Corcoran twin.
Did you find the sticky spot, John?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring it in.
Hit perfect. Hopefully I had the ball guide in the right spot.
You had to click
I
a
hit
left
the
girl.
fringe.
You had to click a left girl too.
Boom. Needed that click left curl.
Nice shot.
I like that sticky spot. Really good. If you've got a Grizzly 9, I think that's the better way because the green's less glitchy.
Correct. And you're correct too, John. But there is a number to actually calculate how much the ball throws off the yardage. Thanks for the booms, everyone. Okay, hole 7.
Hey, John, we were talking.
What were you saying?
Rapier.
Mm-hmm.
What we were talking about earlier. My rapier is on 4.
Your rapier's on a 4, yeah, which is a 3.4 ball guide. So
yeah.
On my, I don't use the rapier, but I do use thorns, and thorn 6 is a 3.4 ball guide. If I was doing a no spin, I'm setting up on a thorn 6. I'm setting up a half square short of the hole with a no spin with the tip of the guide.
Okay, my thorn's only a 3 right now. My hornet's only at a 4 with the kingfisher. So those are the only 2 clubs that I use in my short on.
Okay. All right, hole 7. So there is a little tiny sticky spot funnel on hole 7. I have dropped it on a great left. But we're going to set up with the white touching the left bunker and just barely in the right rough. And we're going to do 4.9 top, 3 left. And we're going to curl just past the outer ring. And we're going to do a 1-to-1 plus 0.2. Hey, John Black, thanks for joining, becoming a member. Everyone, give John Black some love and thanks for becoming a member. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can drop this. See if we can go back to back.
Give John some boom.
Yes, give John some booms. Now, if you're going to use a Kingslayer or a higher wind power 3 ball, you can, if you're used to it, you can do the ball switch to make sure that you get the 3 left spin. Might make it a little faster for setup. Hey, Michael Hart, thanks for the good luck. Thanks for joining us.
was it that posted the shot on the right side?
The right side. I've tried to go the right side before, but I can't get a consistent roll from the right side. It's always been left side with curl. That always seems to work the best.
It was somebody in the clan. They were right by the sand. And I mean, yeah.
You can be up close right by the sand. And certain wind angles.
Who was it that posted it? It was in the
Right
thing.
there.
And I mean, it was right on the edge.
All right, and we're going to adjust 8.1. We're going to favor a slight 1201. A little bit of overpower. And left curl just past the outer ring. We hit perfect. And hopefully we'll get this drop. Got a good camera angle. Come on, have enough speed. Don't slow down.
No.
Boom.
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
So the thing is if when it starts slowing down, it starts turning right.
Right.
That's why you need that little bit of OP. Because if you don't, it'll turn right and you'll miss right on the right edge. Thanks for the booms, Barry. John? All right.
Good job.
Hole 8.
Who's in
Hole
first
8.
hole?
And just think, Johnny, you screwed up the best hole we had in the guide.
I know. I screwed up the easiest extra. Or else I'd be sitting on a 13 right now. All right, so we're going to need Thorn, APOC, and a Zerk. All right, so do you have the P5 numbers for Thorn set up?
Yep.
William? All right. So
Good
we're going to go. Hey, Scooby-Doo, thanks for the good luck. So we're going to go 6.9 top, 2 right. We're going to stretch to the right side of the yellow is at that little tree there in the guide. And then we're going to look at our wind angle. And there's a tailwind angle and a crosswind angle. And that's going to vary how much curl we give it. Because if we over curl the crosswind angle, we'll either end up in the bunker or clip and be in the rough. Now, if something goes wrong with the shot, you get a bad bounce, then it's still safe. You can still reach with Nirvana or Spit, which I need to make sure I have. Yeah, Nirvana and Spit in the bag. Now, there is an option. If you get the tailwind angle and a super high wind, you can just blast it straight towards the green. I haven't got that yet, so I might get that on this account. But I have seen it, or I haven't seen it done, but I know it's there. Pretty much every shot I've taken on this, I've been below 10.5 wind. So I'm bound to at some point get higher wind.
Or 5 ball, if you have, Berserker, I bet it's over 13.
Berserker, it can go up there, but thanks, Scooby-Doo. That's good praise. I'm glad that you liked it and that it worked pretty good for you. I've gotten pretty decent scores. I've been surprised at how low the scores I've seen in the brackets, honestly. I expected to see a lot more, like day 3, I expected it to need at least a -14 to qualify. And looks like some -11s are going to get through in this bracket.
Okay. Well, he's got a power 5, but what is he going to use?
Is this a win 0 though? Yeah, this is a win 0 at 11.4, so I'll be at about 10.5. He's trying to go with the top spin boost straight to the green. With 11.4, he should be able to get there if he had a higher APOC. I don't know if an EM9 will do it. Hey, Quad.
He's going to get.
His score's tough.
He's going to get the rough.
His win's 11 point. You said it's 11.4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he has a good chance to clear it.
But
He's
it's an
at plus
EM9.
30.
He's 4 yards shorter, though.
He's going to be close.
It's going to be close.
If he doesn't clear it, he's going to be in the sand trap.
Yeah.
And he hit
But
it
he'll
first.
still
Look at that
reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't clear. I didn't think so. Had he used an APOC,
Nope.
he would have cleared. Because that extra 4 yards.
Yeah.
The only reason we know this is because we've had it. We've tried it.
Yep.
See, look, 9.5. Again.
9.5.
All right, so right there's our spot. Oh, I don't know why I'm just going to go max top since we're 9.5. Let's look at our wind angle. It is the tailwind angle, so I can go APOC 5 curl. Maybe even a little more. I might go a little more.
I will. I don't know. I wouldn't, Johnny. I would just keep it at 8.5.
Oh, I didn't hit max. I didn't hit max slice. Hey, Josh, thanks for the good luck. Trying to.
Well, then the extra curl's going to help you.
Yeah, the extra curl is going to help me. So we're going to be in the plus 15 range. Yeah, we're supposed to hit the rough. We're bumping the rough because if you miss the rough there, you can roll into the
other
next
bunker?
rough. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, our goal was to hit the rough there. So 15% on this one based off of where I landed.
Hey, Johnny. Yeah, you're.
Is it breaking up a bit?
Yeah, you're lagging about every 2 or 3 seconds. On Discord, you're coming over fine.
Interesting. Must have too much going on, or it must be YouTube then.
Yeah. Scooby Doo, we have a lot of ways to get the guides. We use Google Slides as our. You guys gonna play it at max?
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it at max.
All right, I would do 10% from there, or maybe 15.
It's 15.
Yeah.
I
So you
know.
can go to our Discord server. We post them there. Johnny posts individual show shots or whole shots here, but if you want the PDF versions, there's
It's
a
also in
Google
my channel in
Slides
the
link.
community page.
Yeah, on the community page of Johnny's channel, on my page, we post. There's a lot of folks who post on Facebook, and we use the same link for all rounds for the tournament. So, like, if you're looking for the opening round, you'll use the same link that you used for the qualifying round, and then we update it in real time. So just press refresh. If you want to come watch us make the guides, come to our Discord server. You can pop into our guide making channel. Pretty much on opening rounds, I think we're probably in there for what, like 15 hours, Johnny?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Perfect way to drop that. In, help us figure a shot out. Just have fun with us. There's a ton of ways, but hopefully that helps, Scooby.
Yeah. But I usually try to get it posted pretty early on my community tab.
Jump it to.
I think
John, there is a glitch roll on this green, so you want to make sure you're short.
Yeah, you always want to set up at least half square short on this hole because you can get a glitch roll. The Nirvana isn't that bad. You can just stretch it, and you don't even have to adjust it. All right, last hole.
I wasn't watching, Johnny. How far were you off on that one?
I was about a half square. I hit almost double great. It was pretty bad. Yeah, I think perfect would have been close, if not dropping it. I know I was in the plus 15% spot. All right, so on this next shot, we need Grizzly and APOC and the Kingmaker.
I got a slider ready for you whenever.
Good. You got it at P3?
Yeah.
And this is a really good chance at a drop. I've dropped it quite a few times. I've dropped it accidentally on a great right before 2, rushing. But you're going to start off. There's a little grass patch in that rough, and you're going to take the bottom of the yellow to the rough at the beginning of the drive, and your guide is going to be going on the left side of that tall grass patch. You're going to adjust max plus 20, and you're going to push to max. No overpower, no curl, and you should roll out around 370s.
John says it's not going to work.
What's not going to work?
He said that's not going to work on YouTube.
Right, I didn't know what he was saying. It's not going to work.
If you ever too want help trying to figure out what you did wrong on a shot, you can go to Ball Breakers Clan on Facebook, post a shot there. In our Discord server, we have a "What Did I Do Wrong" page that you can post it there, and we'll try to help tell you, hey, you know, whatever we can, see from watching it. There's so many variables that go into different shots, whether it be pull angles, accidentally adding OP or curl when you're not wanting to. So if you ever really want us to like take a look at a shot, just get it to us, and we'll at least try to tell you what we think.
It's interesting. Very nice shot here by my opponent. I didn't think he was going to get through.
I didn't either. I thought he was going to end up
the
in
Bryson
the
ball is a good ball. That's a very nice shot.
It's got berserker stats, isn't it? Is it a one win?
The Bryson, I think it's the same as the Berserker, but it's got top spin boost.
It's got top spin boost, yeah.
Oh, okay.
6.
I don't have one of them yet.
They're ones that were given away for free from a tournament.
To be honest with you, I don't really see much of an advantage in that wind to use it.
That puts you almost in wedge range.
Yeah, but this rough bump's been consistent enough.
Yeah.
I mean, we're dropping it over 80% of the time. I mean, to me, it's all about odds, in my opinion.
People will go to extreme to get closer to the hole and not learn, the notes what are more consistent of dropping.
Did you just lose your YouTube page? I think you're now off of YouTube.
I don't know.
Oh, wow, you did?
It's still showing that's front and here.
All right.
Somehow,
maybe it's back. Let's see. Yeah, you're back now.
Okay.
Okay.
Now unless something's happening with the storm here, I don't know. All right, so I was 263. So I'm going to be about 55%. How many rings is that starting?
29 is 53%.
Okay, 29.
Because you're going from max, right?
Yeah, I'm going from max. I'm going to assume about. So I'm going to start with my spins, which is 3 right, 3.1 top. All right, you ready, William?
Yep.
3 right, 3.1 top. Gonna find max here. That's gonna be about 25 rings. 10, 20, 26 rings.
58%.
58%. I was close. 8.5 is going to be 9.7 and 11.59 favor.
The storms that we got pounded with in Oklahoma yesterday.
Yeah, it should be. Oh, I let go way too early. I was thinking about something else. All right, I'm going to miss it here.
I agree. That was
Perfect will drop. That was a bad grade, right? Oh, well, there goes my minus 16. Messed up the easiest one, and 2 greats cost me 2 drops on the last 2. But the guides are pretty solid. Perfect would have dropped that, I know.
I keep getting kicked from the YouTube page or from the YouTube stream. I don't know what's happening.
That's odd. My CPU and my stream health all show that they're good. I mean, I'm in the green.
Hmm.
Let me pull up
Maybe
the
it's just
YouTube.
me. Yeah, and one of the things I like about our guides the most is we always use free-to-play balls. As long as we've been doing this together. I don't think haven't used a free-to-play ball.
Maybe it's YouTube. Maybe YouTube's having an issue.
Does it show that only 8 people are still in YouTube?
I got 10 showing. Hey,
Yeah, we
Ronald,
had 17.
thanks for the good luck.
We had 17, and then it dropped to like 6 when I got kicked out, and then people are coming back in now.
Okay.
Well, 8.
Like I said, I messed up a couple. Messed up the easiest hole-in-one to get with the bad pull angle, and then messed up 8 and 9 with bad grates. But I should still qualify, no problem. Doesn't really look like anyone's going to give a challenge here in this bracket. I mean, I am surprised that all of these minus 11s are going to get through.
It'll probably put you in a tough bracket come second round.
That's Expert 3 too, right?
No, this one's Expert 2.
No, 2.
Oh, it's Expert 2.
Now, yeah, my Expert 3s that were minus 15s were like second place. My minus 16 Expert 3 was first place. Let's see my other accounts here. So there's my APOC 3 account, minus 14, my worst qualifying score. That drop on 9 was with a Grizzly 6. So Grizzly 6 can do the bump as well. It has enough top spin. And then...
Only how many you got?
Yeah. And then there's the minus 15 there as well. That one was tier 3. That was my first day run. Because I ran 3 on the first day. So, thanks, fam. So hopefully we can get moving on the opening round and get it out pretty quickly. Hopefully we get some good wins.
Scooby-Doo, whenever we say max, yeah, that would be P3 plus 10 max. So we would typically recommend a ball. And so we typically use
ball in there.
Titans or Kingmakers or Navigator. I don't think we've ever used a Katana, to be honest with you.
Right. So if you look under balls, you'll see P3, side spin 3 plus. So we sometimes don't put in which ball it is. Now for hole 2, you'll see P1. The reason we put a P1 ball in there, and I'm going to delete this P2 on here, is because you need a P1 ball to find the spot. So you need to set up with a P1 ball. You can use a P0, but then you're going to have to adjust to kind of find the spot. And a P1's just easier. But a lot of them, Marland is a P0, isn't it? Yeah, Marlin's P0.
Oh.
So you could use a Quasar.
Quasar Navigator?
Yeah, you can use a Quasar or Navigator. Or if you have a special ball. You know, some people will have a P1, wind resistant 5. But yeah, usually we suggest a ball or suggest a minimal
one of the things
ball.
we do with our guide making is me and Johnny both believe in, finding true club distance, and then basing, because that's really the only thing we know when we're taking a shot definitively is we know at this many rings from either min or max or at max. That's the point that we're trying to hit. And then so we start with our true club distance. So max dust means you're hitting max at the club. So whatever, plus 16 for an APOC, 6, that type of stuff. And then we play slider percentages if we're not at true club, with the exception for drives, because if you're off a tiny bit, it doesn't really matter as long as you're getting down your target. But besides that, you'll see most of the time where we are true believers in playing true club distance. And so that's why you'll see a lot of the time where we're talking about counting from max or counting from min, because we base off of all of our shots off of, we know that this many rings from min or max, it's this slider, and then we figure out the right elevations and spin sets to give us the most consistent shot.
Yeah, because
I think I explained that well.
once we know where we want to land, we can start tweaking, elevation, start tweaking slider, or not slider, but elevation or ball power in order to get that consistent rollout. We try to stick the true slider, true elevation, but
I'll donate 500 practice tokens instead of balls to you guys.
I would love to have 500 practice tokens.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Quad. You're basically, without going into overpower, wherever the maximum distance is max, and then min's obviously at the bottom end, and then your sliders in between. And so, like when we say true club distance, we want to know exactly where we are, either in between min and max, at min, or at max, to truly understand where our true club distance is. So we can try to, because that's why you'll sometimes see on like a par 3, we'll be saying 67% slider, P3 plus 25 or something like that, because we want to try to find that true club distance, because that's a variable that we don't have to worry about changing. We know that's true.
For those of you that don't have the Golf Clash Ring Bible, that is a very good way to help people learn true club distance, and it breaks it down by rings. So when I told William that I needed, the slider for 25 rings, he looked at notebook and said, okay, 25 rings is this % club.
Offers. Man, so, I've never seen that.
Here's this account. As you can see, I'm starting to get some decent, almost got my rares maxed. But even without the maxed rares, I was able to get a minus 16 on it. With the 2 albatrosses.
Wow.
Quad, pop in Discord and I'll explain it to you. It's probably the easiest way.
Yeah, I'm now getting the buffering message from them. I don't know why. It says they're not receiving enough packets, but Discord says...
Yeah, Discord, you're doing fine.
You're not Discord. Yeah, I'm starting to drop frames for some reason. I'll have to next time check my...
Scooby got the eagle on 1. Great.
There you go, Scooby. That's a great start. Remember, straight pull on 2. Don't do a 1201 like I just did.
Hour 1.
All right, everyone. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Get to bed so I can get some sleep for tomorrow. You got something to say,
Did you tell them
William?
about the shot search on Discord?
I have not. Let me share Discord real quick. Let me get Discord up and pull up the chat. All right.
While he's doing that, sort of talk. Oh, he's got it up. I'll let you explain it.
All right. So William has worked really hard on the Discord and has built a search engine, a search bot to help us search shots. So far we've uploaded the file information for all of my shots, which is a little over 1,400 shots. But if you go into Discord and you go !space
And boom goes the dynamite.
vids.
No S, vid.
Yeah, sorry, vid. It's going to ask you which tournament level. Right now, most of my stuff is expert, so we've only got expert in there. And then we're going to choose the course. So as you can see here, we've got all of the courses. If it's not in the first part, you click next. And let's say Waterfield Sands, which is our current course. Now it's going to ask us to choose which hole. So let's go hole 2. Now it's going to pull up a list of every time I have posted hole 2, along with the videos of each one. So you can watch the videos in the chat, or you can click the links and go straight to YouTube. And we think this will be good, especially with the changes on the with the courses. So it's a good way to start looking up your shootouts. Oh, the EM. Yeah, John, that's true. We didn't think that EM was going to work either. He didn't have enough wind to clear it. I didn't think you were talking about my shot. But this is a great resource that I think that everyone can use. If you're prepping for a tournament and you're looking for shots from old tournaments, or if you're, doing a shootout and you're having trouble with the shootout, you can go and look up that course and see how that shootout has been done in tournaments. So they haven't announced what the next one is. But I know I'm going to probably, and I don't even think I have any videos for it either. Yeah. So Old Bridge. I don't remember Old Bridge whatsoever. So, I would need to look that up, but I don't have that yet. So, and you can see here's all of the, for those of you that are just getting the Century Harbor, all these hole 4s. There's a bunch of them for Century Harbor, so you can start practicing. Nice.
And if you have individual shots that you want to add to our library, send us the link.
Yeah, we can Old Bridge was the spring major. I must have called it something else then, or I didn't make a playlist for it. I'll have to look. I'll make a playlist for it and then we'll add it. We've got to have the videos for it. I don't know why I don't have the names.
Yeah, spring major, we definitely have to have it. I just have to make sure the name was right.
Yeah, I might have called it something else accidentally instead of Old Bridge. If it was spring major. But I'll have to remember. I'll have to look that up and get those shots in my mind to be ready to play Old Bridge in Tour 11. But feel free to pop by the Discord, William, if you want to put the link in the chat.
Yep.
You can join the Discord. We stream and do our guides inside of there as well. But the shot search, I think that's going to be a big thing that a lot of people will be getting a lot of use out of. And so far, it seems to be a pretty big hit. And there is a video on both William's channel and my channel on how to use it. Got anything else to add, William?
I'm watching an ad because I'm on my computer to put the Discord link in.
All right. Oh, I guess I could have done it. I'm sitting right here in the Discord.
There you go. All right. The reverb is over now. Hey, Quad, stay in here and I'll show you what we were talking about after we're done.
All right. I'll pin that message real quick. All right, everyone. Good night. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see you sometime this weekend, hopefully.